Today we're going to discuss perimeter, area, and volume. And we're going to describe these three things and talk about what they mean. So perimeter, our first one, it means kind of like looking around. And it has segments, and you measure using the segments all around. So area the important part of that is space. And we'll talk about more of that later. Volume is a concept that talks about like how full something is, the fullness of something. So these three things, let's go with using a rectangle. So which of these would be the outside of the rectangle? Perimeter, exactly. So how do you calculate perimeter? So there's segments, and these segments go all the way around to the shape, the outside of the shape. These segments can be counted. So for example, this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And you measure all of these, and if they're 1 inch, or 3 feet, or it just depends really. They can be all kinds of different things. So you need to decide the size of the segment. And so how many segments there are equals the perimeter. So area is all of the stuff inside of the shape. So we use cubes to count how many, and count how many are in the shape to determine the area. So same with the segments, you need to decide the measurement of the cube and what they equal for area, and that will all together will equal area. You can see it on the board, the drawing. Just imagine all of those are the same size. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry, 8. So the formula makes all of this a little easier to understand. So lastly, volume. We're going to use what to count for volume? Any of y'all know? So what would you use to fill up? So we're going to use to fill up the prism. So we use segments for perimeter, squares for area. We're going to use cubes. Cubes, right, exactly. So we're going to use cubes to fill up for volume. And we're going to just stack them all in there, one on top of each other. So if you count how many cubes are, that's volume. I'm not going to draw all of the cubes. Just imagine. I'll show you one cube, so you can just kind of have a frame of reference. And you fill it up until it's full, and that's the volume. So we're going to go back to perimeter, and we're going to discuss the formula for perimeter. So we're going to say the bottom part is, let's say, 10 inches. So how much are we going to say each segment is? Okay, let's say 1. Okay, so adding them all up, that would be 10. It can be feet, it can be 5 feet, it can be 50 feet, it can be 500 feet. So the top and the bottom are the same size, they're equal. And they're called the length. You need 2 lengths added together. And you add together the 2 widths. So this side and this side are equal as well to each other. I guess we're done.